Hello, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Is BitBoy right about his two predictions in the crypto market? Well, he's made two very bold predictions, and I'd just like to touch on these and give my opinion and feedback in regards to these. They're both very interesting, and I think it's something that's worth talking about. So, we'll start off with the first one. Now, I will just say, I'm not going to play either of the videos that I've got in regards to these, obviously for copyright reasons, but I will just basically give you a quick summary of what he said, and then I can obviously discuss this further, okay? Before I do start, if you guys could just remember to like, comment, and subscribe, that would be much appreciated, so I can continue to give you these kinds of videos in the future. Thank you very much. Okay, so the first video that he's done is This Is Your Moment. Best time for crypto in 2023. And just to quickly surmise this, he's in short just saying that obviously this is the best opportunity for you guys to be able to get crypto. This is the best time to get it before things really take off. So not much to go to in regards to detail. It's quite short and sweet in that sense. But my thing here about this prediction is that correct? Well, okay. I wouldn't say this is the best time, personally, and it's not because I'm saying that because of a future date. I'm saying that because I think there was a better time to have got into crypto in the past, right? If we look at the crypto market at the moment, I would actually say it's quite recovered. Not recovered to obviously back to, bull market territory or anything like that, but from some of the lows that we were seeing, we've kind of gone past those lows and back into a bit more of a stable territory. So if you was looking for the best opportunity to buy in terms of getting the most for your money, there was a period around the time of I'd say it was back in 2022 when Terra Luna collapsed. I remember, when that happened, and that was a huge deal, and the markets really did plummet from that. If I remember rightly, that was probably around the lowest time that I remember seeing them, and that would have been your best buying opportunity. Now, I will just say this. I think sometimes the problem is you might buy at a low time, but the worry is that the market's going to drop even lower. So with BitBoy, well, I'll say in a way he might be, I'll give him some kind of respect in terms of saying this is the best time. Is like if we think about when Terra Luna collapsed, we really didn't know where crypto was going to go at that point. Now, I'm not saying it was all going to get wiped out, but there could have been way further drops to come because we really didn't know the full scale of what was going to happen from the collapse of Terra Luna. So in that sense, I do understand what he's saying, because you might not really want to buy in when you're seeing the market at its lowest, because even though it's low at that time, you don't know if it could drop lower. So you might want to actually give the market some time to recover to say, okay, it looks a bit more calm now and it looks a bit more stable. So maybe now this is the right time to get in. Now, if you are a bit of a risk taker and a bit of an ultimate opportunist, you might just go in and just buy as soon as the Terra Luna collapsed and you saw, the prices declining dramatically. You might just thought, hey, I'm just getting in right now. These prices are great. I'm getting in. And then you just take that risk of if it drops further, it drops further. But some people like to have that bit of peace of mind of thinking, well, with how everything is right now, maybe I need to let things calm down before I start buying back in, because there could be a lot more free fall to happen and these cryptos could lose a lot more value, and then I might be able to get in a better time. So I'd rather let the coins recover. And even if that means I lose a bit of potential profit because I didn't buy in at the very bottom, at least now I know that the market seems a bit more calm and a bit more stable, and I can feel comfortable that it should be that the crypto is going to start to recover and rise again in value. So I do understand in what he's saying in that sense about this being the best time, because I would say now it does seem like the markets are a lot more stable and a lot more calm. So I do understand that point of view. Now, the only thing I will say is, there's always black swan events that you've got to be careful of that can obviously change the course of, the crypto market or the stock market, right? And a Black Swan event is basically, again, I'll just go to Terra Luna, right? Terra Luna was basically what you call like an unforeseen circumstance. You call that a Black Swan event. It's basically an event that nobody was really prepared for. And so it's not something that you can look and say, okay, you know, if you think of like, for example, like a Bitcoin halvening, or for example, the Ethereum Shanghai upgrade, it's something you can kind of prepare for if you think, okay, this might affect the price in a negative way, but you've got a date in your mind and you're prepared for that. Nobody knew the Terra Luna crypto was going to collapse. We didn't just know that was a planned date for it to happen. It just obviously happened at the time from out of nowhere and shocked the market. So if something like that was to happen, we can't prepare for that. So there's always a time where, you know, BitBoy is saying right now is the best time. There could be a Black Swan event, but I'm not about to judge him on that, because no one can be blamed for a Black Swan event, because that's the whole point of it. It's something that you didn't foresee it coming. So that's not something that I think he could be blamed for. If something was to happen now and then they say, oh, well, you said this was the best time. Well, you know, we can never prepare for a Black Swan event. It's just something that comes out of nowhere. So overall, do I think he is right? Yeah, I mean, I think at the moment that the markets definitely seem in a good position right now. It seems a lot more smooth sailing from what I've seen over the last, couple of months and whatnot. The market's recovering well. Bitcoin is starting to slowly get back into the 30K territory. So I do feel like this is looking like, the scary drops that we've seen, it's looking like those are kind of behind us now, unless we have anything like a Black Swan event that would affect that. And yeah, I mean, we're in a bear market. So to me, anytime you're in a bear market, it's pretty much the best time for you to get in, because this is before the bull market comes in, right? And the bull market is where the prices completely flip and start doing the euphoric rises. So, any time in a bear market is probably the best time to, start getting the assets that you really want to invest in, doing your research. This is the time to buy, because this is when you're going to get them at their lowest prices. And then hopefully in the bull market, you can capitalize on that from when they get their euphoric rises and you sell for a profit. So I would agree with him in regards to that overall. I would say there was a better time if you just wanted to get the most for your money. But if you wanted that bit of reassurance, then yes, I would agree that this is probably the best time, because things seem a lot more stable now. So I'd feel a bit more comfortable that there shouldn't hopefully be any more dramatic drops in price. Okay, so the next thing that I want to get to is another video that he did. And he said the number one altcoin for crypto in the next bull run will be XRP. This is good to hear. And the reason why I say is because I do a lot of XRP videos, but unfortunately, I'm one of the realist YouTubers about XRP. I do hold XRP, but I'm not someone who believes that it's going to be pegged to gold, etc., and that the government want to steal your XRP. I'm not that kind of YouTuber personally or believer, but I do still believe in XRP long term. And I think it's good when we get these videos, because I feel like sometimes I do so many videos debunking some of these theories that it actually might come across like I'm an XRP hater or something, or like I'm anti-XRP, but I'm really not. I'm actually a holder and do believe in it, and I really do like XRP. Do I agree that this will be the next number one altcoin in the next bull run? I'll say this, I think on one condition, right? On one condition. If Ripple win the lawsuit. That's the one condition I think will make that true. Why do I think that? Well, okay. If we look at the last bull run that we had, right? If I'm not mistaken, XRP was the one top 10 crypto that didn't surpass its all-time high in the last bull run. Okay? Now, okay, no one can say for sure why that was. Maybe there's, reasons that we're not aware of as to why that didn't happen. But I think the most logical answer is suppression due to the SEC lawsuit. I think everyone agrees and understands that is the most logical reason as to why it didn't reach its surpass its all-time high. And so we can already see the effects that the lawsuit has on XRP, right? So if Ripple were to lose this lawsuit and XRP is deemed a security, the effect that will have on XRP, I think it's going to take a little while for that to recover. And if we've already seen the effects from the previous bull run, how it affected its price, I don't see how XRP may have its day to be the number one performer if it's deemed a security, because I think first and foremost, your American buyers will be, I assume there'll be an absolute selling spree. The selling pressure on XRP, if it's deemed a security, will be, it's not going to be good. So that's straight away going to affect a huge price impact on XRP. And it's going to take some time to recover from that, right? It's going to have to take time to rebuild from that. And then it may be a thing where the American investors just may not want to touch XRP anymore, because obviously if they lose the lawsuit and there really isn't no actual legal clarity for XRP, just simply as a security, it may just make customers just not want to deal with it because they don't want the hassle, right? They don't want the legal issues. And so that's a huge market that XRP is no longer going to be tailored to. That's a whole huge amount of buyers from one of the biggest economies in the world that may no longer deal with XRP. So how bad will that affect the price, right? So I think if they win the lawsuit, or if there's just some kind of legal clarity, because just remember this, Ripple don't necessarily have to win for XRP to get clarity. Okay, so Ripple could lose, but they could still give XRP clarity, because that's about the secondary market sales. So if there's clarity around the secondary market sales, where they say that those are not deemed securities, then we're in the clear, okay, as XRP holders, and we'll be okay. So if that's the case and we get any kind of legal clarity surrounding that issue, then yes, I agree. I do think it's very likely that XRP will be the biggest performer, because let's just say this, right? We're in a bear market right now. So let's just say the lawsuit comes to an end, just hypothetically, in the next month or so, right? Well, we're in a bear market, so I already think that there will be a pump from that if it was positive news. But I feel like even that pump will be suppressed because we're in bear market conditions, right? It's not going to be the pump that you would get if we was in a bull market. But then even if you take that into account, you've then still got to just remember that when the bull market comes, well, XRP is actually known to be the best performer in altcoin runs. When we have like alt season, XRP is usually the actual best performer. So if you take into account that now XRP is the one crypto that actually has legal clarity, okay, and then you've got bull market conditions as well, and then you've got the fact that XRP is usually the top performing crypto in alt season, I just think that's a recipe for a huge price impact and a huge potential for profit in XRP. So in regards to that, I do also agree with him there. So 2 great points by BitBoy. We will see, obviously, time will tell if this turns out to be correct. But as I say, with regards to XRP, I do think there's a decision that will impact that prediction, in my personal opinion. So yeah, really interested to see how this pans out. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with BitBoy? Do you not agree with BitBoy? Do you think this is the best time? Do you think there's a best time to buy into crypto before? And with XRP, again, do you think it will be the best performer, or do you have your eyes on a different crypto that you think may outperform XRP? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.